Hey guys, welcome back to Farmville with the horror. No, I'm just kidding, this is Dark Souls. Yeah, we got the four-pronged plow last time, and I thought it fit pretty well with the Great Scythe. They work so well together. Actually, the Bone Wheel Shield and the Great Scythe, those look pretty nice as well. In general, the Bone Wheel Shield is just great looking. Anyways, though, we're going to make our way through Ulasil Township here as quickly as possible. There's not really anything that I absolutely need in this area, so I'm kind of going to rush through it. Well, there is, like, one key that I'd like to get, the key to Goff's sort of imprisonment. But other than that, I think we're pretty much fine on things to do here. Oh boy. Come out a little further. Oh! Oh! Okay. Just this guy. Woo! Oh! There goes 100k. Sorry, it's late. I would be emoting a little more, but well, it's New Game Plus, and as I said before, I don't care as much about losing souls at this point, because there's not too much we really need to buy at this point. I mean, there's some stuff, but for the most part, we're good. We're good in that department. Oops. Wow. I would have sworn I dodged that. Not dodged, but blocked. Rather. Okay. I'm gonna head up here now. Hi there. Drop back down. Oh, I said drop back down. Thank you. Hi. Not bad. Ooh. Technically, I could just make a mad dash for the shortcut, but I do somewhat want to get the, what is it, the crest key? I forget its exact name, but it's important for us to get. Oh, that is a mimic. Okay. Well, we're killing this guy then. Ooh. That was a grab right there. And another. Was that 3 in a row? Gotcha. Okay. There's the crest key. Yep. So now we can speak with Goff when we need to. And straight out here, and we can actually bypass everybody else. And you know what? Let's go get this Twin Humanities. I missed that the first time through last time, but now I know where it is. It's a good free Twin Humanities. Good to have. Good to know about. Alright. Hi there. Bye. Get the shortcut. in case of death. Ooh. They really do pack a wallop. Whoa, look at them fly. Alright, I think this is one part I can't entirely rush through. But hey, never say never. There's Chainmail Man. Ooh, that was a spin. Alright, maybe we can show off this little trick more in depth. Oh god, here he comes. Oop. So yeah, this, that Ulasil Abyss Guard, they kind of pop out of this elevator, but they're a one-time spawn, so they'll only come out that one time. I think somebody just fell down a pit. I'm not gonna chance it and find out who, because we're at the bonfire, so... Sorry, not caring. Alright, Chasm of the Abyss. Let's get this business over with. I'm not going to, Ooh. Oh. Damn, there he goes. I'm not going to worry about saving Sif this time around. No. He's gonna go off the cliff. Or not, I'm just going to miss him an excessive amount of times. Alright. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to go with the Man-Serpent Greatsword or the Great Scythe here, but we've been doing okay with the Great Scythe. Well, okay. Quote unquote okay. We've been doing a little tragically with the Great Scythe, but I think that's more my own failings than the Great Scythe's. I don't want to blame it for my my lack of skills, so we'll see. We'll see how this works. I may actually switch over to the Man-Serpent Greatsword just because I'm more accustomed to it at this point in the game, and Manus is a bit heavier of a boss. I might want to just get that damage out there. We'll see. Okay, Manus, here we go. Gonna smash your hand with this here Great Scythe. And you know, it may actually be smarter to stay unlocked from here, because I don't want to aim at his body, I want to aim at his hand. It's one of the safer places to be targeting on him. Ooh. So 3 in a row, man. Come on. Ah. Okay, that's respectable. There's no damage hit sound. It's a little weird. And again, maybe it's because I'm hitting his arm. I feel like his arm might have like some weird lack of effects like that, because it's sort of not like corporeal, but like it's just this swirl of abyss power. It's so interesting to look at. Like I kind of want to see him just in a in like a model viewer. See what his animations look like for his arm, because it's pretty wacky. Ah, See, with his soul, we will be making his catalyst. Same, actually, with Artorias' soul. We'll be making his Abyss Greatsword. Those are two weapons that we didn't make last playthrough, because we gave the soul of Manus to Snuggly the Crow, because it was apparently warm, and we gave the soul of Artorias to Karen to be a nice person before actually killing her for her armor set. She wanted it as a memento of Artorias, because they were sweethearts. Okay. Enough joking around, though, because now he's doing Abyss Sorceries, and I'm a little scared. Going down by tiny little bits, though. Oh. I was going berserk. Boom. Boom. Ooh. Okay. I gotta remember to keep that silver pennant out. I got lucky that the one he chose takes a while to get to you, but could have been dangerous. Ah, that one I'm just not doing well with. Not handling it well. Haha. Handling it. Oh! I didn't handle that well either. I was like, my mind was going between, should I just dodge roll it or should I pennant it? And it was a little too late for the pennant. So... Okay, guys. These are some of the most extensive death reels I've sort of had to do. Well, yeah, just montages of oh god, yeah. This is post commentary because I actually my audio recording device was running out of space, so I had to take a break, and honestly it's for the better. I wouldn't have had much to say. This is late at night, and so I was very kind of at the end of my wits, which may attribute to why I died so much, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But as you might have guessed, this is the successful attempt. So things I learned fighting this boss. Manus is scary. No, Manus is very much about like unadulterated just aggression, and I mean, you see right here how frequently he's doing his sort of berserk attack. But I found after, you know, those 24 last attempts that the best way and the safest way to take care of Manus is to keep your distance. Always keep your distance. And even when you're keeping your distance, maybe keep a little more distance, because he's got his stretch arm, strong arm, so you gotta be careful of that. So the best, absolute best way to deal with him is to keep your distance and counter. When he does that attack right there, his hand stays on the ground for a lot longer than most of his other attacks. And that's really the thing, is that his hand gets stuck. See, right here, we almost get 2 good shots off of him, but the Man Serpent Greatsword is a little slow. With the Great Scythe, we would have gotten a little more speed out of it, and then would have been able to follow up, but that's alright. So yeah, I did eventually decide to switch back to the Man Serpent Greatsword. The Great Scythe is very good, but I think I just needed something that I had been spending more time with and have been more familiar with. Also, I mean, just the damage output that you really need to do for this fight. It's still not very much, even with the Man Serpent Greatsword, but for whatever reason I felt more secure using it, so... But yeah, you see right here, you kind of get an idea of the strategy, what's safe, what's not. I equip the silver pennant because I feel it's coming. Around this point, around like 60% health or so, is when Manus is going to start doing abyss sorceries, and you'll see near the end of this fight he starts downright abusing these things. It gets a little ridiculous. And I still never actually tried properly dodge rolling through this thing. It does not work very well for me. I apologize, but yeah, this recording went on for literally a good, I want to say like hour 40 minutes, something like that. It was a struggle all the way through. But I am proud that I finally beat it, and then right after I conked right out and went to bed. So, but yeah, I hope you guys were okay with the sort of death montage there. I hope you were okay that I'm including those in general. I just feel like it's important to show, because I think when a lot of people play Dark Souls, especially for the first time and even in subsequent playthroughs, there is always that moment where you hit a brick wall, and I think that ignoring that, and I think that hiding that in a playthrough is kind of representative of what the game's all about. You know, I don't want to misrepresent the idea of Dark Souls and make people feel bad if they're like, oh, I died on Manus like 40 times. It's like, it's okay. I died on Manus like 24 times, and I've played the game like 1,000 times before. So, the one thing, though, is that... Oh, barely missed that. The thing is, though, previous sort of death montages, I think I dwelled too much on the "you died" screen, because I thought that was, like, something I should include. I don't know why. I think it was mostly so that I could get commentary reaction to whatever happened, give, like, a second of, like, oh, that's what happened to me. But at this point, this has been more deaths than I've really had to deal with throughout the playthrough, so I think it was more appropriate to go a lot more fast-paced on the death montages. So, yeah, as I said, I hope you guys haven't minded that when I do show them off, that I do show off my deaths, and that I do, you know, I do try and make it quicker, but it can be difficult. Now, this is where things get a little scary. So Manus, I don't think this has anything to do with his, I don't know, I think it was just by chance that he started doing this, but when he gets down to this sliver of health, he starts getting very abusive with the abyss sorceries. Right there I get nailed just by the very edge of his dark bead. And I'm struggling here, because, I mean, you saw, I was ready to be done with this fight, and so I was really trying to stay alive here, and he was just blasting me with abyss sorceries over and over, and I really wasn't sure what to do to deal with it, but just keeping my distance and just spamming the hell out of Silver Pennant. And yeah, I mean, look at this. I can't really go to the Estus Flask because I'm worried I'm gonna get slammed by some sorceries. That's the last thing I wanted to happen here. So finally, make that final fatal cut to Manus. We're victorious. And we've saved Dusk. And I thought you only got that 10 humanity if you summoned Sif, but it seems you get it regardless, maybe just in case you've been using a lot of humanity, perhaps to summon Sif. I don't know, but yeah, you get that regardless. I thought there was a condition you had to have Sif saved or summoned or something, but it seems like it's just your reward, period. So, I was tired, I was beaten, I was ragged, so just lay down, take a nap. Totally done with the abyss. So, that blood stain over there doesn't have anything in it, so. But I run along here, and with Manus defeated, we only have one boss left with Calamite. I'm gonna wait until next episode to deal with that, but yes, let's get out of here. So Calamite, I don't know how that's going to go. I'm definitely not going to go for a tail cut, but we'll see how things go once we get there. So I upgrade my vitality 1 more point. You know, every little bit helps.
You. Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it? Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorius would not have approved. What is it? Something else? Have you changed your mind? Then you have no business with me.
So that was just to show some alternate dialogue if you refuse Karen to give her Artorius' soul. We want to make the Abyss Greatsword, so we're not going to give it to her. And in a delayed bout of victory, I do some Silver Pendant pelvic thrusts. It's quite beautiful. And our don't know what's happening down there, but our loincloth is having trouble holding back the full groinal rage of the horror. Fortunately, he has no genitalia, so we don't have to worry about that. And then, of course, Estus Flask Chug. It was a little delayed, but I was finally kind of feeling the actual victory pangs kicking in. Before, I was just glad for it to be done, but... Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you next time when we face Calamite. Bye-bye.